Welcome back to my YouTube channel Rare Penny Coin. What if I told you that a single old penny, tucked away in your drawer right now, could be worth over $856,000? And what if letting it sit there any longer could cost you your shot at a millionaire's life? Today, we're uncovering the hidden fortune of the 1949 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent, a simple, overlooked coin that could be your golden ticket. Stay tuned, because missing this could be the most expensive mistake you'll ever make. Picture this. 1949. America was booming after World War II. Pennies rolled off the presses. But not all were created equal. In Philadelphia, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln cents without a mint mark on the surface. They looked ordinary. Yet hidden among them, a few rare strikes were minted with such flawless detail and rare imperfections that, decades later, collectors would fight over them like pirates over buried treasure. I mean, think about it. Fighting over a penny. Somewhere, your childhood piggy bank is laughing at you. The key? Condition, rarity, and provenance. Only a handful of 1949 no-mint Mark Lincoln cents have survived in near-perfect, uncirculated condition. These few are the holy grail for collectors. And one recently fetched a jaw-dropping $856,000 at auction. But what makes these little copper coins so different, so desirable? And more importantly, could you already own one and not even know it? Let's break it down. The 1949 no-mint Mark Penny's value isn't random. Experts look for three main features. The coin must have sharp, crisp details. Lincoln's hair, the wheat stalks, the lettering, every groove must shout precision. Coins stored properly retain a natural shine, known as mint luster. It's like spotting a brand new car among rusted relics. Some 1949 cents exhibit tiny die cracks, doubling of the date or lettering, or other microscopic anomalies, mistakes that make them even more valuable. Ever feel like you missed your shot because you weren't looking closely enough? Yeah, like the time you texted, "I love you," to your boss by mistake. Details matter, my friend. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher, that's mint state perfection, are virtually unicorns. And these unicorns are what drive prices into the six figures and beyond. But spotting one isn't enough. There's a ticking clock that could destroy your fortune before you even find it. Every day, more old coins are corroding, getting damaged, and losing their market value forever. Collectors and investors are snapping up the best survivors now because demand is exploding and supply is evaporating. In the last year alone, top-tier Lincoln cents saw price surges of over 30%. Imagine watching your potential $800,000 coin shrink to scrap value, just because you waited too long. If you act fast, get your coins graded by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC, and connect with top collectors and auction houses. You can unlock life-changing wealth from coins you thought were worthless. And yes, that means grandma's dusty coffee might just be your retirement plan. Who needs crypto when you've got copper? Somewhere in America, right now, someone's finding a 1949 penny and securing a future they once thought was impossible. Will it be you? Or will you leave your fortune buried in the past? Hit subscribe for more rare coin secrets, like this video to spread the knowledge, and comment below if you think you might have hidden gold in your hands. And remember, in the world of rare coins, today's discovery is tomorrow's destiny. Imagine holding a small, ordinary-looking penny that could secretly be worth over $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1971 Lincoln cent with no mint mark could be the golden ticket you've been waiting for. But here's the question. Is that tiny coin hiding right now inside your old jar, gathering dust while your dreams of a wealthy life wait quietly in the shadows? By the way, when was the last time you actually looked closely at your coins? If your answer is never, congratulations. You're just like 99.9% of millionaires. Before they became millionaires, grinning face with smiling eyes, today, we're diving deep into the secret world of the 1971 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. A coin that looks humble, but could explode your bank account by $543,000 overnight. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal exactly what specific trait could turn a common penny into a life-changing windfall. And believe me, you'll kick yourself if you miss the one tiny detail that most people overlook. Richard Nixon was president. Gasoline cost just 40 cents a gallon. And deep inside the US Mint, a rare mistake was quietly being struck into history. Most 1971 Lincoln pennies were minted in Philadelphia, San Francisco, and Denver. But a few rare Philadelphia issues were struck without a visible mint mark, and in astonishingly high-quality proof-like conditions. Combine a minting error, pristine condition, and decades of patience, and you get today's jaw-dropping market value of $543,000. Imagine dropping a $543,000 penny into a vending machine for a bag of stale chips. Yeah, I just felt a disturbance in the force. 2. Collectors and investors are racing to find these rare specimens. Auctions are heating up, private dealers are calling, and the window of opportunity. It's shrinking faster than your patience at the DMV. Right now, not tomorrow, not one day, but this very moment, your financial future could be waiting inside a coffee can in your closet. But how do you know if your 1971 penny is the jackpot coin? Let's uncover the treasure map together. First, find your 1971 penny. Flip it over carefully. Look for these 3 key features. No visible mint mark below the date. Sharp, proof-like details, crisp edges, reflective surfaces. 0 signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. If your coin matches even 2 out of 3, you could be holding a lottery ticket worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're squinting harder than your Uncle Joe reading fine print, maybe grab a magnifying glass. Your future millionaire self will thank you. And here's the kicker. In October 2024, a verified 1971 no-mint mark penny in near-perfect condition sold for $543,000 at auction. That's not hype. That's cold, hard cash changing hands. Imagine finally paying off your mortgage, buying your dream car, or giving your family the life you always dreamed of. All because you decided to check your change drawer. You have the power. The question is, will you take action, or will you let opportunity slip quietly into history? But wait, before you rush off, there's one more insider tip that could double your payout if you sell. And most sellers miss it. Stick with me, because what you do after finding your rare penny could be the difference between $5,000 and $500,000. Get your 1971 penny professionally graded. Only deal with reputable auction houses or certified coin dealers, not casual online marketplaces. Set a minimum reserve price. Protect yourself from lowball offers designed to prey on the uninformed. Your dreams are closer than you think. Right now, in the palm of your hand, you could hold the power to rewrite your story, to leave the 9 to 5 grind behind and embrace a future fueled by wisdom, courage, and one incredible penny. Don't wait. Your wealthy future is waiting to be found. If you found this guide helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and comment below. What's the rarest coin you've ever found? Your fortune could be just 1 penny away. What if I told you that a tiny coin sitting in your drawer right now could be worth over $365,000? Enough to change your life forever. Well, let me ask you this. When was the last time you really looked at your pennies? No, not when you were digging for gum money at the gas station. I mean, really looked? Because that little copper coin could be your one-way ticket to the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. In 1968, the United States Mint produced millions of Lincoln cents. Some had a tiny S mark for San Francisco. Some had a D for Denver. But a few, and I mean very few, slipped through the cracks. They were minted in Philadelphia, but without any mint mark. At first glance, they looked just like any other penny. Tossed into change jars, slipped between car seats, forgotten in kitchen drawers. But these 1968 no-mint mark pennies are incredibly rare, and today they're commanding absolutely jaw-dropping prices. But what makes this particular coin worth more than your car, your house, maybe even your entire retirement savings? Stick with me, because the real reason will shock you. Imagine this. You're cashing in your old change at the bank, not realizing a single copper coin in that jar is worth over $365,000, and you just gave it away for 1 cent. I mean, that's like trading a Ferrari for a cheeseburger. Not even a deluxe cheeseburger, just the dollar menu kind. You see, it's all about condition and demand. A 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny graded in mint state 67 red by PCGS recently commanded $365,000 at auction. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Collectors are scrambling to get their hands on authentic no-mint mark examples. They're climbing faster than a Tesla stock rally. But before you rush to cash out your jar of coins, there's one crucial mistake you must avoid. One that could cost you 6 figures or more. The secret isn't just finding the 1968 no-mint mark penny. It's knowing how to recognize it and how to sell it the right way. Look for the missing mint mark just below the date. If it's missing, you're in the running. Check the condition. Is it bright, with full details on Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks? Get it certified. Send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A small fee now could mean hundreds of thousands later. Now, be honest. How many of you just glanced over at your junk drawer right now? The rare coin market, like real estate or stocks, moves in cycles. Right now, we're in an upward wave, but it won't last forever. One penny could change everything. The dream house, the early retirement, the college tuition for your grandkids. The 1968 no-mint mark isn't the only coin out there worth a fortune. In fact, there's another, even more shocking coin you probably have right now, but more on that in my next video. If you think you've struck gold, get it authenticated and sell at the right time for the right price. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join me on your journey to coin-fueled wealth. Because fortunes aren't just made on Wall Street. Sometimes they're hiding right in your pocket. Imagine reaching into an old dusty jar, pulling out a single penny, and realizing you're holding a fortune worth over $500,000. But what if I told you? Right now, millions of Americans are unknowingly sitting on a jackpot tucked away in their kitchen drawers, forgotten piggy banks, and old coffee cans. Today, we uncover the story of the 1968 Lincoln penny, the humble coin that could launch your dreams of a wealthy lifestyle into reality. Stay with me, because this is not just about coins. This is about life-changing wealth hiding in plain sight. And hey, if you're anything like me, you've probably dropped a fortune between your couch cushions and blamed the dog. Turns out, Sparky might have been onto something after all. Let's rewind to 1968. A year of revolution, innovation, and yes, a little penny that would later flip the world of numismatics upside down. In Denver, the U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies. But amidst the ordinary, a handful of extraordinary errors slipped through. These weren't just minor mistakes. They were the kind of errors collectors dream about: doubling, misstrikes, and die variations that transform simple copper into gold. Metaphorically speaking. Here's the kicker. The 1968 double die obverse penny is one of the rarest and most sought-after coins today, with one specimen fetching an astonishing $532,000 at auction. Now, think about this. How many people tossed this exact penny into vending machines, gave it to grandkids for bubble gum, or left it buried under old receipts, never realizing what they had? But why is this penny so special? And what exactly should you be looking for to spot a fortune in your own home? Stay tuned. The details will shock you. First, let's talk about what makes the 1968 Lincoln penny a millionaire's secret weapon. The doubling appears most noticeably on the date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." If you see thick, shadow-like edges, like your penny had a few too many at happy hour, you might be looking at a fortune. Fun fact: if your eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be, don't worry. Neither were the mint workers that year. Blame it on 1960s rock and roll. But here's where fear creeps in. Counterfeiters know about the value too. So distinguishing a genuine double die from a cleverly faked one is critical. Point one misstep, and what you think is $500,000 could be worthless pocket change. Authenticity matters. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify and slab your coin, protecting your investment and skyrocketing its market value. But wait, there's an even bigger catch, and most collectors completely overlook it. If you want to claim your share of this million-dollar secret, you need to understand where and how to sell your treasure for top dollar. Owning a rare 1968 penny is just step one. Turning it into wealth requires strategy. Second, forget casual eBay listings. Third, connect with reputable coin dealers, major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, or certified numismatic platforms that attract serious high-end buyers. The market for rare pennies is booming right now, but nothing lasts forever. economic cycles shift, and today's record prices could fade in the coming years. If you're holding a gem, the time to act is now. Quick question. If someone handed you a check for $500,000, would you cash it today or leave it sitting in your junk drawer for another decade? You don't have to dream about luxury vacations, early retirement, or paying off your mortgage anymore. Your path to a wealthy, freedom-filled lifestyle could literally be sitting in a forgotten jar right now, waiting for you to recognize it. In our next video, I'll reveal 3 other Lincoln pennies you're almost guaranteed to have, and one of them recently sold for $1.7 million. What if I told you that one small penny sitting forgotten in your home could be worth over $500,000 today? Would you search for it? Would you sell it to transform your life forever? Imagine reaching into your old drawer, brushing past keys, paper clips, and finding a penny. Nothing special? Or so you think. But this penny, specifically the 1969 D Lincoln 1 cent, could be the single greatest discovery of your life. And to think, all those times you bent down to pick up a penny from the ground, people thought you were cheap. Turns out, you were just one penny away from becoming a millionaire. Today, we'll dive deep into why this coin is valued at an astonishing $532,000, how you can identify it, and how to turn forgotten coins into generational wealth. Stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal the one tiny detail most collectors miss. A mistake that could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. First, let's answer the golden question. What makes this penny so extraordinary? The 1969 D penny became a legend because of a rare error, a double die obverse. In simple terms, the details on Lincoln's face and the inscriptions are doubled, creating a stunning visible flaw. It's not just a coin. It's a time capsule mistake, a reminder that even in perfectionist America, sometimes accidents create the greatest treasures. Have you ever made a mistake so valuable that someone paid you $532,000 for it? Well, you're about to find one that did. In a stunning auction, a pristine 1969 D double die penny sold for an unbelievable $532,000, $500,000, for a coin that once bought a piece of candy. Only a handful of these error coins exist. They hide among the millions of ordinary 1969 D pennies, and time is running out. Collectors are hunting them down aggressively. If you wait too long, your once priceless coin might be lost, degraded, or scooped up by someone else. Liberty should appear visibly doubled. In God we trust. Clear doubling, not just a blurry line. The date 1969, if the numbers are doubled, you're onto something big. If your penny checks these boxes, you're holding not just history, but your future. But one brutal mistake has cost many owners their fortune. Stay tuned, because in just a moment, I'll reveal how to avoid losing everything. Many hopeful collectors make a tragic error. They confuse a machine doubling with a genuine double die. It looks similar, but it's worthless. Imagine thinking you're a millionaire, only to be told it's worth just a penny. Always get your coin authenticated by reputable agencies like PCGS or NGC. Certification is your golden ticket to commanding top dollar at auction. Right now, in a drawer, a box, a forgotten jar, your future could be hiding. $500,000, waiting for someone brave enough to look. Imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing a single dusty penny hiding in your drawer is worth more than your house. Because one ordinary-looking 1970 D Lincoln penny, yes, the one you might toss into a jar without a second thought, just sold for a jaw-dropping $743,000. Now, before you start flipping over every coin in your pocket, because today, you'll learn why this tiny copper coin could unlock the wealthy lifestyle you've been dreaming about, and how to know if you are secretly sitting on a 6-figure treasure. Gas was 36 cents a gallon. Bell-bottom jeans ruled the streets. And in Denver, Colorado, the U.S. Mint was striking millions of Lincoln pennies. Most of them worth exactly 1 cent unless you're trying to buy a candy bar today, then good luck with that penny. But hidden among these coins was a rare mistake. A double die obverse, a minting error that created slight but significant duplications in the inscriptions and date. Today, collectors are hunting furiously for these rare 1970 D pennies, And when they find one in pristine condition, they're willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes even close to $750,000. But how do you know if you have the right 1970 penny? Stay with me, because the signs might be hiding right under your nose. First things first, grab a magnifying glass. You're not just looking at any 1970 penny. You're searching for specific details that could change your life forever. Look closely at the Liberty inscription. Notice any doubling or blurry, stacked letters? Examine the date 1970. Are the numbers slightly off, almost like they have shadows? And the most critical spot, the "In God We Trust" phrase at the top. Doubling there is a huge indicator. Staring at tiny letters for too long may cause sudden daydreams of yachts and private islands. Laughs. Some rare 1970 pennies in near-perfect condition, professionally graded as M65 red or higher, have fetched up to $743,000 in major auctions. Just imagine, one old penny could wipe out your mortgage, buy your dream car, or finally give you that freedom-filled life you've worked so hard for. Even if you spot doubling, there's one crucial mistake sellers make that could cost them everything. Before you rush to sell, get it properly authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. Without professional grading, your coin's value could plummet by 90%. Imagine handing over a $700,000 fortune for a few $100. Just because you skipped one vital step. Your future, your dream lifestyle deserves more. Remember, rare coins like these don't just represent money. They represent the possibility of rewriting your story. Of trading in stress. For freedom. Of finally living the life you always imagined. Go dig through those jars, drawers, and old coin collections. The 1970 Lincoln penny could be right there, waiting for you to claim it. Right now, sitting inside an old coffee can, tucked away in a dusty attic. There could be a single penny worth over $865,000. Well, what if I told you that the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, the one you thought was worthless, could be your one-way ticket to millionaire status? And no, you won't have to sell a kidney or win the lottery. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how one simple penny could change your life forever. You discover an old jar of coins passed down from your grandfather. You dust it off, pour it out, and there it is, a 1971 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Hidden within this ordinary copper shell is a treasure worth almost $865,000 in today's market. Imagine paying off your debts overnight, upgrading to the dream house you've always wanted, or finally living life on your terms, traveling the world, creating a legacy for your family, and waking up without financial fear ever again. Or, just buying an island and renaming it Penny Island. Totally your call. But not every 1971 penny will fetch you millions. So, what makes the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln cent so rare and valuable? It's all about a secret minting error. You see, in 1971, the Philadelphia Mint produced coins that should have been flawless. But a small number had slight, nearly invisible doubling errors on the obverse, that's Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions. This flaw, known as the double die obverse, creates slight but unmistakable duplications, and collectors today will pay handsomely, scratch that, they'll pay wildly for a certified, mint condition example. In January 2024, a pristine example sold for a jaw-dropping $865,000 at a private auction. Let that sink in. One tiny copper coin turned into almost $1 million overnight. And here I am, still looking under couch cushions for loose change. You have to know what to look for and act fast. Time, exposure, and careless handling could turn your golden ticket into just another 1-cent disappointment. If you're wondering whether you might already own one, here's what you need to do immediately. Inspect the date and lettering carefully. Look for signs of doubling, especially on Liberty and In God We Trust. Use a loupe or magnifier. The naked eye often misses critical details. Check for no mint mark. Philadelphia coins of that era didn't carry a mint mark. Get it authenticated. Reputable services like PCGS or NGC can certify its authenticity, a key step before selling. Every day you wait, that valuable penny could be degrading, losing its worth forever. What if today, right now, you're holding the very penny that could set you free? Or, What if you're about to realize you just vacuumed up a fortune last spring cleaning? The American dream is alive and well. Sometimes, it's just hiding in the smallest places. Don't wait for life to happen. Start digging through those jars, boxes, and sock drawers. Because while others sleep on their fortunes, you could be the next great success story. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more hidden treasure secrets, share this video to inspire someone else, and drop a comment if you're ready to turn pennies into prosperity. What if I told you that sitting right now in your pocket could be a single penny worth more than a mansion? That's right, one small 1985 D. Lincoln penny, now valued at up to $843,000 in the market. And the crazy part? Most people will spend it without ever knowing what they lost. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot this rare treasure and maybe, just maybe, unlock your wealthy future. Let's dive right in. 1985 was a year of bold change. The music was loud, the fashion was wild, and at the Denver Mint, something very peculiar happened. Among the billions of standard pennies struck, a very few 1985 D. Lincoln cents were made with a fatal, valuable error. A rare double die, extreme misstrikes, and flaws so rare, collectors are now fighting over them at auction. In short, these are not your grandma's pennies. These are golden tickets disguised as pocket change. The 1985 D penny in the highest grades isn't just a collector's item. It's a wealth multiplier. Recent verified sales have shocked even veteran coin dealers. Asterisk, here's the terrifying truth. Every single day, someone unknowingly hands over a life-changing penny to a cashier for a cup of gas station coffee. In February 2025, a verified 1985 D rare error penny fetched $843,000 at a private auction. Imagine one moment you're digging for spare change, the next, you're holding the keys to your dream lifestyle. Fear of missing out? Good. You should feel a little fire under you right now. Only a tiny handful exist in perfect condition. Massive surge of collectors seeking 80s era coins. A mint state penny commands jaw-dropping premiums. The difference between a 1-cent penny and a $843,000 fortune? Attention to detail. Pure and simple. Look for double die features. Examine the mint mark. Sharp, clean strikes are gold mines. Check for brilliant luster and zero circulation wear. Coming up, I'll reveal the exact telltale sign that instantly sets a $843,000 penny apart from a worthless one. You won't believe how tiny it is. Now let's get serious. Finding a rare penny is only half the battle. You need to know exactly what to do next to cash in smartly and safely. Submit your penny to PCGS or NGC for grading. Without official certification, collectors won't pay top dollar. Never just sell locally. List at top auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Professional auctioneers can quadruple your final sale price. Market demand is booming right now, especially post-2024 surge in coin investing. Opportunity doesn't knock twice, especially not when it's disguised as a common penny. Imagine it: wiping out debts, buying your dream home, traveling first class, all from a single moment of discovery. This isn't just about coins. It's about freedom, legacy, a once-in-a-lifetime chance. And here's the best part. There's not just one valuable 1985 D out there. Experts estimate dozens are still hiding, undiscovered, across America. Could one be sitting right now? In your coin jar? In your glove box? Or slipped between your couch cushions? Check your coins. Chase the dream. You never know, the penny that changes everything could be closer than you think. Imagine holding what looks like an ordinary penny, but it's secretly worth $835,000. And the craziest part? You might already have one, hiding in your change jar, collecting dust under your car seat, or even tucked away in an old coin album you forgot you had. Today, we're diving deep into the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent. A coin so rare, its true value has left collectors speechless and millionaires in the making. Stay with me, because missing this could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And let's be real, wouldn't you rather be hunting for hidden treasure than watching another cat video? The year is 1991. Gas is just over $1, grunge music rules the airwaves, and the US Mint accidentally releases a mistake so rare, it changes lives decades later. The 1991 Lincoln cent was supposed to have a mint mark, a tiny letter D for Denver or S for San Francisco, but some pennies slipped through the cracks, completely blank. No mint mark. And that's where the magic lies. Most people thought, oh, it's just another penny. But experts know, a 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln cent in pristine condition could auction for over $835,000 today. But here's the twist. Not every blank penny is valuable. In fact, some are worth nothing at all. How do you tell the difference? Keep watching, because the difference between trash and treasure is smaller than a grain of sand. Your penny must be in near-perfect shape, what collectors call MS-68 or higher. Scratches, dullness, and wear could slash thousands off its value. If your penny looks like it survived a trip through a garbage disposal, sorry, you're not retiring today. Authenticity. Many pennies without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Completely normal. But the rare ones? They're error coins, created by a fluke, a broken minting die. Experts recommend professional grading. That little slab of plastic around your penny? It's like wrapping a diamond in a vault. Certified coins fetch up to 10x more at auctions. And right now, as we speak, coin values are skyrocketing. More buyers, higher bids, less inventory. It's a perfect storm, but storms pass fast. If you wait too long, the wave of wealth could leave you behind. Coming up next, I'll show you exactly where people are finding these hidden gold mines and how you can cash in before it's too late. Right now, ordinary people, just like you, are digging through forgotten jars, visiting estate sales, and even checking couch cushions. One man in Ohio found a rare penny stuck between sofa cushions and sold it for nearly $500,000. True story. Another woman discovered one in an old coin purse while cleaning out her late father's belongings, $300,000 richer overnight. Moral of the story. Maybe skip vacuuming the couch just one more week, right? Go through your old coins, especially pennies from 1990 to 1995. Look closely for missing mint marks. Check the coin's condition under good lighting. If it's shiny, flawless, and almost new-looking, you might have something special. Submit the penny to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can certify its authenticity, unlocking full market value. Remember, collectors are hungry. 1991 no-mint mark Lincolns are in high demand. But like any gold rush, once the easy finds are gone, they're gone. This isn't just about finding a penny. It's about unlocking a new chapter of wealth, freedom, and legacy from something you might already own. And if you think the 1991 penny is exciting, just wait until you hear about the 1972 double die, even rarer, even crazier prices. Subscribe and stay tuned, because your fortune could be just one coin away. Imagine discovering a tiny treasure in your pocket change. A treasure so powerful it could rewrite your financial future forever. Today, we reveal how one ordinary 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny skyrocketed to a jaw-dropping market value of $732,000, and how your forgotten coins could be next. Stay with me, because missing out could cost you more than just spare change. Picture this. You're cleaning out an old drawer, maybe hunting for that missing TV remote. When your hand brushes against a small, dusty jar of coins, you almost throw it away, but what if, hidden in that jar, is a single penny that could make you a millionaire overnight? A penny, worth more than most luxury homes in America. But here's the truth. One very specific 1998 Lincoln penny, with no mint mark, was recently appraised at an astonishing $732,000. Yep, that's $732,000. Enough to buy a beach house, a Maserati, and still have change left over from a penny. And all this time you thought your pennies were only good for gum at the gas station. But what exactly makes this penny worth nearly $750,000? And could you unknowingly be sitting on one too? Buckle up, the details might shock you. The 1998 Lincoln penny was part of the iconic Memorial Series, minted at both Philadelphia and Denver. Most of these coins were mass-produced, over 5 billion in circulation. But among the billions, A microscopic error slipped through the cracks. An error that collectors today will pay a fortune for. Let me ask you, when was the last time you inspected a penny like a detective at a crime scene? Well, maybe it's time you start. The rare 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny shows these telltale signs. No visible mint mark under the year, ultra-crisp lettering and design-unique coloration caused by minting anomalies. These subtle errors, invisible to the untrained eye, transformed an everyday coin into an elite treasure, commanding bidding wars among elite collectors. But how do you even begin to recognize if you hold one of these? And what steps must you take to avoid losing out on your rightful fortune? I'll show you exactly how next, and the window of opportunity is closing fast. Finding a rare 1998 no mint mark penny isn't just about money, it's about unlocking the freedom to live life on your terms. Financial independence, security for your loved ones, the ability to wake up every morning with excitement, not anxiety. Carefully check your coin jars, drawers, old wallets, anywhere coins might be hiding. Look closely for a missing mint mark under the year 1998. Use a magnifying glass, or better yet, take it to a professional coin appraiser. Get your coin authenticated and graded by a certified service like PCGS or NGC. Act quickly, as the market demand for rare errors is surging in 2025. Remember, procrastination is a millionaire's worst enemy. You don't want to be that person who finds a rare penny 10 years after it was worth anything more than, well, a penny. Right now, collectors are aggressively hunting these rare pieces. Prices are at an all-time high, but just like gold rushes of the past, this window won't stay open forever. Are you ready to find the penny that could change your destiny? If you found today's video eye-opening, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button, because next, we'll reveal the 5 other pennies you could be sitting on that are worth over $1 million each.